Namaste student. Today we are going to see a chapter that is algebraic expression. So what do you mean by here expression? Expression means combination of constant and variable. So combination of constant and variable. Now question again will come that what is constant and what is variable. Like if I'll see here in expression only you can see that two type of expression is there. One is arithmetic expression, another is a algebraic expression. So whatever we have learned in a junior classes like 2 plus 3, 4 into 3 plus 8, 6 divided by 3 minus 2, 4 into 4 minus 6 into 3. So these all are your arithmetic expression. Here you can see that the numbers which are constant. Like if I'll tell you there is a 2, that means 2 only. If I'll say that there are 5 students, that means there are 5 students only. If I'll say your weight is 60 kg, that means your weight is 60 kg. If you measure it after that. So here, and here if you look at here, we have written here x, and here you can see y. What are these? These are unknown value. We don't know anything about this. So we represent unknown number with alphabets. English alphabets. Generally English alphabet we are using, but sometimes we are using different alphabet also. We'll learn in higher classes. So here, what are these? What we call this number? We call this number as variable. So here, variable is what? A symbol having unknown numerical value, not known. If we know, if we have a fixed value, then we call constant. That means if I see here in this only, if you look at here or here, if you look at here 2 and 3 are constant, 4, 3, 8 are constant. But if you look at into this one, you can see here there's a variable and constant. So what is algebraic expression? So before algebraic expression, let's see a little bit about your expression. So here we have expression. Expression means what? Minimum 2 number. Remember, minimum 2 number with a mathematical operator. So what is operator here? Operator may be plus, minus, division, multiplication. Right now we have 4 fundamental operator in our syllabus. We are going to see many operator in higher classes. So your operator, like in other class you may have seen like this, root. So this is your root operator. And now you're going to see in this class also there is x square. We call this is your x square. So here square operator. Different operator are there. So right now we'll go for your 4 fundamental operation or operator here. So now here you can see I have written here 4x plus 8. Now you may think, what is this 4x? What does it mean? This means what? When we take one value, that is a number constant, and we take one variable and we multiply both, then this expression can be written in another way, that is 4y. Remember, it is valid only for your positive, not positive, multiplication. It is valid for multiplication. If I'll write here 4 divide y, how are you going to represent? 4 by y. So if I'll take 4 plus y, then how are you going to represent? This only. If there is 4 minus x, this only. Only for multiplication you have option. You can keep your answer like this or you can keep like this. Okay. So here we can see here 2 variable. And here expression means what? Number, math operator and number. Here math operator are what? Addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. So here what is algebraic expression? A combination of constant and variable with 4 fundamental operation is called algebraic expression. And here only what? Constant value. Numerical fixed value. Here unknown. at least one unknown value should be there. Then we call it is an algebraic expression. So we will going to deal with your algebraic expression. So here we have few definition of this one. So here constant, a symbol having fixed numerical value is called constant. Another one, that is variable. So for example, if I'll take here, so you may write here 5 minus 6 7 3 by 5, whatever. If you take 3.5 also, it also valid. Minus plus anything, minus 8 by 7, these are your constant. It is fixed, you know this one. Now if we take a variable, a symbol which takes various numerical value is known as variable. Unknown, we don't know what will be the value of it, so we take it as x, y, z. Sometimes we take a, b, c, whatever alphabet is there in English alphabet, means English small letter alphabet, we are taking as a variable. There are many other variables, but we'll not go with it. So here another definition for algebraic expression: a combination of constant and variable connected by mathematical operation is called algebraic expression. So if we look at here, like if I'll take this one 3x plus 8, so here, or if we go for this one, how many term? One term. If we go for this one, so there are two terms. So what are these term means? Term is different part of algebraic expression separated by plus and minus. Only plus and minus? Yes, only plus and minus. If we'll think there's an into and if we'll take it, then there are three, but not. It is already predefined. Definition is what? It defined it as that different part of variable separated by plus or minus are called terms of the given algebraic expression. So if I'll take 3x minus y plus z, so you can see this 3x is separated by minus and y is separated by plus. That means there are how many terms? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 terms. If I'll write here, that is 3xyz. So can you guess how many terms are there? Yes, one term only. Why? Because these numbers and variable are separated by multiply and into. So they are not. Take it as a different variable. Sorry, different term. We keep it in a single term only. That is 3xyz is a single term. So if I write here 3xyz plus 7, then there are 2 terms. So here we have the definition for your terms. The different part of the algebraic expression separated by sign plus or minus are called the terms of the expression. So now we'll see here terms. Here 4 we have taken 1 term, 4 plus x 2 terms, 4 minus x 2 terms, 4x 1 term, 4 by x 1 term, 4x plus 3 2 terms, 4x by 4 by x plus 4 equals to 2 terms, not equal to, it implies 2 terms are there. How many terms? 3 separated by c here. It may be minus also. If I'll take here minus also, no problem, there are 3 terms. So here notation is what? That minus and plus separate terms and into and division, but multiply and divide symbol do not separate term. So now on the basis of term, we have a different types of expression. So one term expression, algebraic expression, we call monomial. 2 term algebraic expression we call binomial. 3 term algebraic expression we call trinomial. 4 term algebraic expression we call quadrinomial. Or sometimes 2 or more than 2 terms are called multinomial. So after 4 we have so many names, so we'll not go for that. Only we have 4 in our syllabus. We'll go for this only. So how are you going to identify how many terms are there? So let's discuss a little bit about it. Now if I'll give you 3 plus x, so how many terms are there? 2 terms. That means what type of algebraic expression it is? Binomial. Remember. Now let's take 3x plus 5y. How many terms are there? 2 terms. So that means what we call binomial. So if I'll ask you, give an example of binomial, you may give any example like 3x minus 7. This should be separated by plus or minus. Any number you can take. You can take 7 by 5 also. You may take one y also with it, or one z also. So these are what? Binomial expression. This two and this one also. Now if I'll take here x plus y minus z, how many terms are there? See, plus and minus, they are separated by plus and minus. Here we have 1 2 3 terms. So if I'll take x y z, how many terms? One term. What we call monomial. What we call this one? Trinomial. Now one more question for you people. 3x plus 5x. Fast, within 2 seconds you need to think it. How many? No, add it. 3 plus 5, 8, and there is a x. That means only one term. That is what? Monomial. Now you will say, hold sir, you didn't get it. How? Here we have, see, 3x and 5x both look same, and if it looks same, then this type of term we call like terms. If there are like terms, then we can add and subtract, and then we decide how many terms are there. So if I'll give you 5x, you may say that's a 2x plus 3x. There are 2 terms, binomial. No, we cannot do like that. So either we get this one or this. If we get this one, you need to convert into this. Then you say it is a monomial. Like if I'll give you 7y plus 3y plus 9. So if we'll see here, y are like term. If they are like, then we can add. That means 7 plus 3 is what? 10, and y will remain same. Plus 9. This one we call 10y plus 9. That is what? Binomial. So first you need to check, is there any like terms? If there are any like terms in the given expression, then we need to add first or subtract first, and then we'll check how many terms are there. Then we'll decide which type of expression it is. So it's very important. So we'll discuss this one more in our coming period, or we can say the coming video about your addition, subtraction of algebraic expression, and some rule we're going to see there that the like terms are added and subtracted. Okay, so we'll go for that one. Now we have one more term, that is a coefficient. Coefficient of what? If I'll give you 3xy. So if I'll ask you coefficient of xy, then your answer is 3. If I'll write minus 3xy, if I'll ask you coefficient of xy, your answer will be minus 3. So here we'll go for little bit about coefficient more. So coefficient means जुड़ा हुआ है, factors, except that one, okay, which are with the given term. Like if I'll give you 3xy plus 7z. So how many terms are there? First we'll write here terms. So this is 3xy and 7z. And if I write here coefficient, then by default it is your numerical coefficient. Numerical means look at the variable, keep it together and see the number. So here if you see there are two terms, we are separating these two terms like this, and we'll check here how many variable are there. Keep it together, and whatever remain, that is a number, that is a coefficient. And if we go for this one, 7. If I'll take more, like 9x square, so your term will be minus 9x square, and your coefficient is what? Minus 9. So these are what by default numerical term. Okay, so if I'll ask you, like if I'll give you 4xy square, and if I'll ask you coefficient of y square, then what we're going to do, except y square, whatever remain, that will be the coefficient for y square. If I'll ask you coefficient of x, so what will be your answer? Just skip your x part, leave the x part, whatever remain, that is 4y square, so we'll write 4y square as our coefficient. Okay, we'll do more related to your addition, subtraction, and if possible we'll go for your multiplication and division also in coming video. Thank you.